welcome back, my friends, to another rousing rendition of Choir Boys Cup. That's going to wear me out. Let me get my head squared away. I know you're right up to the top of my head, but I do. You know what I'm saying? Hey, 22 veterans a day in this country take their own lives. It's something we talk about every day, and we got to, because the only thing I can do is raise awareness. Mention it every video. We have new people subscribe every day. We really do, and I'm excited. So I got a reason to mention it. Plus, 22 veterans a day are taking their own lives. So vets, we care about you. We love you. We're here for you. You fought for us. Let me fight for you by raising awareness. Now, we back to blue here. How you do that, Scab? Well, we don't break the damn law. Easy peasy, lemon squeezing. Finally, if you're an addict, like I am, never quit quitting. It'll take one time, it'll stick one time, it'll give one time. But there's a lot to that, and we'll talk about that down the road. Now, just never quit quitting. Now, I want to take today to do a couple things. One, we need to do the what's in your pocket. Well, I tell you what I've done. Ever since I received this from the shredder, the Civivi flipper, I put it in my pocket. I usually will do that and carry a knife for a couple days. I've enjoyed it. It's light, it's fast, it's quick. Now, probably won't take it during the week only because it's light, it's fast, and it's quick. And with the kind of work I do not want to lose this thing. But I love the knife. Absolutely love the knife. It comes in handy around the house. And I've got a lot of stuff going. There will be a test on it because we want to test the off-grid too. Now, I'm carrying that. I'm also carrying my CQC8, which is a favorite, my Emerson. And I always carry 3, if not 4. I really enjoyed this knife too. The Bush Ranger from Cold Steel S35VN, Grippy G10, Wave Technology, and Triad Lock. It's about a 3.5 inch blade, and pretty nice edge on that thing. I enjoy carrying this. I enjoy carrying the Civivi, and this is always my go-to if I got to beat something up. These knives are just tough. If you don't have an Emerson, if you can afford it, or if you can save up for one, do that, knowing I have zero affiliation with anybody. Somebody asked me in the comments yesterday if I could pick one cold steel knife for the rest of my life. Well, it's the Rajah too. Everybody knows that. And I love all cold steel, but it's the Rajah. The Rajah! Now, what I want to do today is take just a few minutes. One, put in the comments what you're carrying. Sundays are different. I get it. And normally, I really don't upload on a Sunday. I feel pretty good today. Now, let me go over a couple. Let's back up. Yesterday we did 3 chopping videos. The reason I did the Preacher with a 2x4, it was no challenge, and I wanted to show that. I've enjoyed the challenge with Captain Electro. I've got to buy some tennis balls. That one looks like a tough one, and I think what I'm going to use for that is the all-terrain chopper by Cold Steel. I think that one needs to be thin and fast, so I think I'm going to use that knife. Now, the videos yesterday, there's no need to discuss the Preacher. I got 4 videos on the Preacher, 1,030-second videos on the Preacher, busting cinder blocks. That's my go-to knife. That's my knife. It's in the truck. But I do want to talk about the other 3 cold steels we used. And of course, I don't have them, so talk amongst yourself. Won't you let me grab them? I know you can't see down here. Well, maybe you can see in the mirror. No, you can't. But I got all my cold steels right here. Alright. So, yesterday was the Voyager, which did pretty well. Friday, or was it Thursday? Thursday was the counterpoint. The knife did well for both me and Cap, and there's no edge damage there. No edge damage that I can see. Let's look at it. There's a little. Nope, we're in good shape. No edge damage there. Now, I realize these are 5.5 inch blades. I get it. But I also get their folders. So I would say this, in lining and grouping with what we've been talking about locks, that has to be counted. Now, I know CRKT has come out with a bunch of big folders for 2021. I may try to get one in a couple weeks, chop a 2x4 with it. Let's see the comparison there. Now, let me take this second to say, I've had people say, well, have you tested this? Can you test it? Let me have blah, blah, blah. I buy all this shit myself. So, and I'm not saying that mean. So, if you got something you really want to see tested, and I'm not saying this mean, send it to me. Be glad to do it. Send it right back to you. Or, I've got a list going, and as it comes up, I usually buy a couple knives a month. Okay? I know that's a lot, and I got to start getting rid of some of them, or I'll be up to my eyeballs in knives. Now, the counterpoint, I held back here, and if you watch that video, none of the chopping videos are my normal 15-20 minute talk videos. They're not gonna be. I know some of those wear y'all out, and I do look at analytics, and I am trying to get the chatting videos down some, because nobody has. You know, it take you a week to watch the damn thing. But go back and watch the 3-4 chopping videos. You'll see, now by Thursday I had done Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday was 4x4s, okay? So by Thursday, the hand was given out, but this handle really isn't conducive to chopping. You can look and see what this knife is conducive for. It is sharp enough. And hey, it cut a 2x4. Could you survive with it? Yeah, I'm sure you could. It's probably better for self-defense. I love the counterpoint. I love the looks. I love the aesthetics. But for chopping, y'all bear that handle in mind. All right. Then the next in the challenge, Cap used his Vaquero. I used a straight Voyager. Now, typically, I would like the pistol grip. This stuff, I didn't look at what this was. If it's G10 or whatever it is, and it may not be, I don't know, I don't care. I know it's knobby, and I know that if I ever have to chop with this, I'll take a sanding pad and sand it down or wear gloves. If I'd have wore gloves, it'd probably been fine. I don't like wearing gloves using a knife, typically, just so I can feel the knife and keep control of it. I can't bitch about the knife because it did the job. Would I chop with it again? No. I just skip the challenge or lose it, whatever. It was that grating on my hand, and I should have took a minute and sanded it down. Now, I wanted to do the Rajah because one, I love it, but two, it's got the curved blade, and Cap had the curved blade. He did a better time. And this obviously did a better time. But what I want to focus on here, it is a pocket kukri. Okay? What I want to focus on here is the handle. This knob right here. I was able to lock, and see right here, it's even got a thing where you can lock your finger. I don't know if y'all can see that really well. It's kind of dark in here. Probably should get some lighting. Okay, right here, this groove. You can lock your finger in. And a time or two. Now, a couple times you'll see me do something like this where I have to readjust. That's just being almost 50 years old. And see how this hand, okay, that's okay. Like you hold all your fingers in like this, like you're slapping somebody or you're saluting or whatever. Okay, here's this hand. That's all I can do with it. I can't. They don't come in. They've been broke so many times that's just, you know. Probably wouldn't be the good. I'd have to do one in South American. Well, that was Nazi. I shouldn't do that. But it's the way the South American, you know, they do the old. I don't even know why the hell we're talking about that. All right. This thing, and I'm comfortable with this. And somebody made that comment. You could see the difference. I think Richard had said, you see the immediate difference when you use something you're used to using. That's why I say all the time, you can buy all the damn knives you want. That's all the cussing I'm going to do. I am more and more mindful about that. Well, I know I'm cussing. I don't know that I've cut it out, but I'm trying. All right. But that's why I say all the time, you can buy all the knives you want. Was that good for self-defense? Not if you never use it. If you never use a knife, you never carry a knife, no, it's worthless. Abso-freaking-lutely worthless. I got some knives in here to scare you to death. But if somebody was like coming at me or something, honest to God, I'd probably have to, if I got it in my hand, I'm throwing it at you, or swinging it at you, whatever. But if I got my druthers, let's do the whole hypothetical. Because some smart ass goes, Bill, shut up. I've actually been stabbed. Okay, so I don't know why I'm so hyper today. I would use this more for a self-defense type thing, like, hey, he's coming, whoop, okay. Or, hey, he's coming, whoop, chop. But I'm not going to drop back and pick something I've never swung. We went all around the world, y'all know we do, and we're at. See, it's 11 minutes. Y'all could hear me talk all day, because I could talk all day. But here's the thing. What I wanted to go over with you out of this is the handles, the grip, and now listen, if you've got a different pocket knife, different brand, this never started out to be a Cold Steel Challenge. They just make huge knives, and that's what we chop in 2x4s with. Now, I don't know if I'll have time to chop today. I wouldn't mind doing a little something, but here's what I brought up the Backyard Samurai. Hold on. I'm thinking about if I do any chopping today, maybe using the strong arm. I like the handle. The handle's very grippy. I really should put some lights in here. Handle's very grippy. I know what a strong arm looks like, right? It's a Gerber, made in the USA. It's got, I put my edge on there. It's 25-degree edge, just like this one. This is the one, see, you can see by the point, you can see by the tip there that I rounded a little bit when I first got my work sharp. But again, you can see my edge on that thing. Okay. Now, and I say my edge, I prefer a 25-degree for chopping. Whatever degree you use, as long as you work it, strop it, keep it going, and protect the edge. Don't just go to a super thin edge and do nothing with it. Strop the thing, do all the stuff you do to protect your edge. I like a 25-degree because it'll cut what I need to cut, it'll chop what I need to chop, and it does the trick. So, I've said all that to say, if I do any chopping, I may try this thing. That is a small. Now here's what's stupid. Here's a cold steel folder and here's a fixed blade. So I'm starting to rethink this. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. Well, that's not too far off. That's not too far off. This thing's good and sharp. I may try this. I also may try my Frontier buoy or my Marine Raider buoy. I think I got a 4x4 left. I may try that. But we'll chop some stuff through the week. Now, chopping 2x4s or whatever is probably going to become a regular test on our bigger knives. Even if it's a huge knife, let's just see how it chops. It also, it's always going to be pressure treated. Yeah, I don't know. New, old shit. I've heard something about it being old, heard something about it being new. I can tell you this, I ain't buying no more damn wood this week. Okay? Payday's coming next week. Like I said, I buy all this stuff. I buy the knives, I buy all this stuff. I ain't wasting more damn money. If I find some wood, I'll chop it. If you like it, you like it. If you don't, you don't. Praise the Lord. Go find some wood and chop it. And I'm saying that because I love you. If I didn't love you, I wouldn't say that. Kind of like your dad, something's going to hurt you more than it hurts me. Well, that's a lie, but, So, we've come to the end now, because I've rambled and gone around the world 14 times. Listen, guys, I love you. Please, again, thank you so much for the new subs. Thank you for all the support. Thank you to all the brothers in the bib and the sisters in the bib and all that stuff. I love y'all. Hey, have a restful Sunday and a good work week. And I'll see you, hopefully, in a chopping video. Love y'all. I'm Scab. You're not. We gone. I've also figured out y'all can watch me turn this thing off in the mirror, so I'm just going to do this.